Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy MidPokeMaster here today with NCP SummerSlam Round 2. I believe this is top 16. And there's a Thwacky. This week for this round we're fighting Kelly, coach of the Maryland Troy Terrapins. We fought him twice before. NCP Season 5 and UBL Season 6. Beat him both times. So hopefully we can keep up that, winning record against him. So before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe and click that bell in the top right corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. So, this is pretty much the exact team I expected. I knew he was going to bring Thwacky, Piloswine, Hydreigon. Team will be down below in the description, as always. Big shoutouts to OG Albina and the Q, the Costa Rican, who wrote their call and did help me prep. Q helped me come up with the Dracozold set, and Owen and I just, were in call while I built the rest of the team. Kind of just want to lead Comfey. Because no matter what, it's a good lead. Because G-Zap will probably just U-turn, but it'll take Rocky Helmet and I can U-turn out. Sylveon I can U-turn out on. There's nothing really deals with this thing outside of Aegislash, which I outspeed and can U-turn out on. I told him go like have fun, and he told me to have fun, so I hope I hacks him. And I also want to mention Obo29 for being the biggest OG Albina hackser there is. Usually watch his side of their NCP battle when it goes live, if it ever goes live. So he's going to lead Aegislash, that's more than fine. I just also don't switch into this Mon. Also, shout out to Q. I asked before the battle what song I should listen to, what I should listen to while I battle, and he just said, listen to Where the Hood At on repeat. So, here we go. So that did a good 3%. So he's at 97. 10th growth is completely useless. It's literally just here to check the, what's it called? The Thwacky. So I'm just going to come in and take whatever. He clicks sub. That's fine. He has sub leftovers. So he's at 80. So I should be able to break his sub with knock. He has King Shield. So he's sub King Shield. I didn't even think about that. So that lowers my attack by 1. So depending on his investment, I could still break sub. I'm forced to just click knock off again. He has Toxic. He did show faster than me, which we knew because I'm relaxed nature. So can I break the sub here? We do not break the sub. I don't really have other ways of dealing with this. I'm going to click knock off again. Yeah, he's going to click King Shields again. So we know he's sub King Shield Toxic. I just want to figure out what his last move is. If he's a special variant. He's going to get to go back to full, which is fine. And I'm going to take toxic damage, here, of course. But I'm just going to, be able to switch out and regen. And I should always break the... He has Shadow Ball. 170 to 71. So I did 99, which shows me he's not very offensive. I'm gonna go hard X control. Actually, he could just stay in and attack me. I kind of want to go hard Excadrill. I don't necessarily need health on it. And I can see him clicking sub. Or King Shield here. Yeah, he just clicked sub again. But since I am going to get my attack drop because I'm high horsepower over Earthquake. But I have no other way to break sub. So he just lets me break it. He doesn't try to go for King Shield shenanigans. So I'm obviously going to take Life Orb. This does 180 to 86. That did a lot. So I'm forced to click high horsepower here. I knew he would switch out, but there wasn't much I could do. He's going to go into Thwackey. If he's max HP, this does 29 to 35. So that did more like 20. So he's like max Phys Def. But getting this healing back, this... Whatever, I can't talk. So he's at 85. I want to go hard Tangrowth. He knows I can't kill him here. Clicks U-turn. So he's going to go down to 70 after taking that Rocky Helmet, which is super nice. He's going to bring in G-Zapdos. And he's just going to click Brave Bird. I seriously just don't deal with whatever it's called. The Thwackey outside of Tangrowth, so I'm going to go hard on to Comfey. I can live a Brave Bird no matter what, force him to take a lot of damage. Clicks U-turn. So I did 158 to 133. So I did 25, which shows me he is banded. So he's going to heal back a good amount here. He's basically back at full. I misclicked. Meant to click U-turn. And he clicked Shadow Ball. That was a complete misclick. But I'm going to go hard on to Gigalith here. And I don't think listening to Where the Hood At's really helping me here. So you just click Shadow Ball. Gets a Spit F drop, which sucks. How much... Does he just click King Shield here? I feel like he does. I want to click Stealth Rock. So that's what we expected. So getting rocks up there is super nice. because his removal is Hydreigon. So forcing that much damage between all my, what's it called, Rocky Helmets and just residual damage is very nice. So I'm just clicking Stopping Tantrum here. If he's max HP, this is 39 to 46. He clicks sub. He's just going to try to waste my turns, but I break sub. Because you have to be like max HP, max defense. Even that breaks sub. I'm just going to click Stomping Tantrum again. He can bring in Thwacky. But getting rocks plus just any sort of chip is very nice. Brings in Pylo. So this does 88 to 70. So I did like 18%, which is very nice. How much does Comfey take from EQ? I don't really have another switch in. He's gonna click. Do I live? I do not live in EQ into Ice Cold Crash. So I'm just going hard Comfey. Clicks his own Stealth Rock, which is fair enough. So, do I just Toxic here? Or do I know Aegislash is going to come in? Do I think Aegislash is coming in? I'm U-turning here. He wants to keep this thing healthy for Dracozolt. Or not. I figured when you have a hard check to this Mon, you would go into it instead of risking health. I'm going hard Tangrowth. Clicks EQ. This is 112 to 90. So I did 22, so he's not max attack. Astral Crash always kills me. How many more turns of sand are there? There's still 2. I'm going back out into Comfey. I just need to start breaking. My Latios looks so good here knowing he's not Choice Scarf G-Zap. I just have so much breaking power here. I just need to actually start breaking. Draining Kiss heals me 12 to 14. I'm just forced to go for it here. So you go down to around 50. EQ should kill me. So Pylo kills... What's it called? Pylo kills Comfey, which is very bad for our G-Zapdos switch-ins. How much does Dracozolt do? Not enough. Latios doesn't do enough. Excadrill's my best, way of hitting this Mon. So Thwacky at 70%. I assume he's max HP, max defense. He's gonna take... I'm not gonna kill him either way. I'm just gonna click Iron Head. Get that chip off. I wanted to click X Scissor. Because you're at 70. You're gonna go down to like 55. So X Scissor still didn't kill, but it would have been very nice to put him into range of like Rocky Helmet. So now he's at 25. But if he U-turns after taking this Rocky Helmet damage, he can't come back in. So what's he click here? Clicks U-turn. So he's going to take lots of damage. He's at like 10%, so he shouldn't be able to come back in after rocks. Hydreigon. So he's going to take the Stealth Rocks. No, no, no. No switch. You're joking. I'm still able to click a move. So we are back. We recreated. Everything went good. But now I gotta deal with this annoying Mon. So, Hydreigon. I mean, he should just kill me here. I'm just gonna click Leech Seed. Clicks Flash Cannon. That doesn't kill me. My Comfey's dead. So, not much I could have done there. But now Excadrill's looking super nice here. Let's get the music back on. Me and Kelly got in call and recreated. So, that Flash Cannon did a good chunk. How much would Excadrill take? Not a lot, but I also... There's no point to, you know, just try to keep this around. I'm going to Leech Seed again and try to see... In case he tries to pivot into Aegislash. Which he does. Do I live? I do not. So he's at like 60. So we know he's not Scarf. So my Latios is looking insane here. He goes on to Zapdos. So let's see if I calc the damage wrong earlier with my... What's it called? With my... I can't even think of what it's called. Comfey against this? I should be fine. He's at like 70. He could also think I'm Scarf. So he goes on to Aegislash. He's at 80, so he's going to take rocks. So you go down to 68. Psyshock does 20. So, I'm clicking Psyshock here. He's going to hard withdraw. He's going to go Sylveon, which is amazing. So that's 88 to, you know, it's going to be around a little under 50. So he's gonna be back at 55. And he has leftovers. I'm gonna go hard tank here. Actually, never mind. I meant hard Gigalith. Gigalith can chew this up. Because I'm just so specially defensive. He could also just click Protect here and now make sure to stay out of range of Psyshock. I'm at 122. He actually has a chance to kill me if he's no bulk. Like, no investment. Clicks Wish. So he's going to be still at 55. I just click Heavy Slam here. Because if Hydreigon comes in... It actually doesn't take much, but he can't do much to me. I Heavy Slam. He clicks Protect. So he should know this is going to do quite a bit of damage. Does he want to stay in and take it? Probably not. He's going to get back to full. I don't think there's any way he stays in here. I'm going to go hard Excadrill. He's going to go on with Thwackey and sack that off to rocks. So, Gigalith kills Thwackey. So that's first kill of the game, not 6-0'd. Now this is where it gets tricky for him. Because nothing deals with this Mon. He's going to go into Aegislash. He can click King Shield here. And, you know, lower my attack and do that stuff. Yeah, like he's forced to do that. So now he actually can live. If he's max HP. But just breaking this Mon down is amazing for me. So he's at 80. He probably isn't going to stand, but I just want to get this damage off. You can go for Shadow Ball for all I care. He's going to kill me. Aegislash kills Excadrill. I go Dracozolt. So Piloswine, if he's at, you know, max HP, max defense, I just click High Horsepower. I have Stealth Rocks up and he's at 50%. Did I click High Horsepower or Fire Blast? I don't remember. So I meant to click, in my head, I was thinking Fire Blast. So that's just me. Yeah, that was just misplay by me, 100%. I'm forced to go Latios. I should have clicked Fire Blast. I said it in my head, but I didn't say it out loud. So he's back at like 25. I should have paid more attention. So Latios kills this. Latios kills Aegislash. So G-Zapdos, Palo, Hydra, and Sylveon. He's gonna go hard Sylveon here, of course. Have to keep this mon around. Gigalith is at 122. So Sylveon, if he's no investment, is a guarantee to a KO after rocks, which is unfortunate. He is toxic. I just need this mon to take damage. Sand is gone, which is not good. Because now I can just straight up die to a Hyper Voice. I click Heavy Slam. He can click Protect for free here. But me misclicking on that high horsepower is very bad. Does he kill? I barely live. That's what we needed. That's exactly what I needed. But talk to me. Aegislash kills Gig. So now I'm at 73. So pretty much, if he has Ice Shard, he's fine on his Pylo. I can click Bolt Beak for super free. I'm wishing I wasn't Life Orb Latios now. Dracozolt kills Sylveon. He's gonna go Zapdos. So he's on to 60. I just click Bolt Beak. Click CC. G-Zap kills Dracozolt. So, does this mon die to Dragon Pulse? It does. How much is Pylo at? It was at 50 last time I looked. So as long as he doesn't have Ice Shard, we can win. But if he does have Ice Shard, we lose this game no matter what. How much do I take from a Choice Band close combat? I take 53 to 63, so there's no point even trying to recover up. Latios kills G-Zap. So in Pylo we saw Rocks, Crash, and DQ. So if he has Shard, he wins this game. If he doesn't, we win. Please no Shard, please no Shard, please no Shard. He does have the Shard, so we're going to lose round 2 of the NCP Slam, so GG's to Kelly. I feel like the game might have played out differently if I didn't accidentally click high horsepower, but I think I still would have lost, so GG to Kelly. That was an intense game. Us disconnecting because of my switch overheating was very unfortunate. So Palestine kills Latios. But at least I lost, early on in a fashion like that, where it was just a super close game. So GG to him. Make sure to go check him out. Make sure to check out our other content, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.